Hello, everyone. I am Anne Gabriel Longhoko, and I will be with you for tonight as your co-host. I describe myself as the mediocre writer from National University, Manila. It is another night for us to learn and engage ourselves with how wonderful knowledge and wisdom can be when applied. The objective of this channel is to promote the feminine genius advocacy. One of the many goals is women empowerment and gender equality through education and livelihood. One way to educate is by inviting guests of any gender who will impart their personal journey, challenges, and breakthroughs that will give invaluable learnings to the viewers. By becoming a guest, he or she is tagged as the friend of the feminine genius. I would like to introduce to you our co-host for tonight, Miss Ella Wans. Miss Ella Wans is an IT specialist, researcher, educator, financial advisor, a vlogger, and an industry practitioner. She is also promoting Team Helpful to help newbie YouTubers. Miss Ella Wans will soon be a Doctor of Information and Technology. Everyone, let us welcome Miss Ella Wans. Hi, Ma'am
Hello, good
Ella. Good
evening, Miss
evening.
Anne. Ayan, sorry nakamute ba ako kanina? I was waving my hand here.
Yes
I said,
po.
make a love shout out to all of you. Good evening. And to all of the viewers of Dr. Ria Liza, it's nice to see you again for always tuning in dito sa live streaming po ni Dr. Ria Liza. Good evening, Miss Anne.
Good evening po. Kamusta naman, Miss Ella?
Ayan, ito okay lang naman po and siyempre excited po ako today kasi na-miss ko rin itong organization na 'to 'no, PAUW, ayan. So excited po kami na makita yung mga guests po tonight. Siyempre panibagong learnings 'yan sa ating mga viewers po ni Dr. Yeliza. So I'm happy to see you again, Miss Anne, na-miss ka namin.
Yes po. Ayan. So, next I would like to introduce to everyone our host for tonight, of course. So, Dr. Ria Liza is a civil engineer, materials engineer 1, and a certified patent agent. Dr. Ria is an industry practitioner, academician, researcher, inventor, technologist, scientist, and professional and science communicator. She is also the founder, CEO, inventor of PAUW Technology Incorporation, a startup local manufacturer that uses innovation and technology to contribute to nation building. Through her innovative construction materials, Dr. Ria was conferred with national awards. Dr. Ria also promotes the feminine genius as a female making impact in male-dominated industries such as construction, manufacturing, and creatives for an authentic cultural change where deep technology revolutionizes creative industry towards sustainable and inclusive development. She was also featured in several media outfits as an essay and designer and a woman in science. She is the director of the Innovation and Entrepreneurship of National Universities. Everyone, let us welcome Dr. Ria.
Good evening, Ma'am Ria.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I am actually using a two laptop because I have actually a problem with my camera. So, welcome, everyone. This is Dr. Ria Liza, always at your service, and this channel is meant to promote the feminine genius advocacy. And this advocacy uh, means to promote the attributes of a feminine genius. And these are also our membership packages. The attributes are humility, kindness, patience, good character, industry, virtue, piety, and devotion. And as a feminine genius, I spread lessons by featuring people from my network, from any gender, to share their challenges, their journeys, and their breakthroughs. Because we believe that listening to other people's story is self-serving. live our lives to the fullest, and let us be inspired by our very special guest. Madami sila for today. At talaga namang full blast, no? Because this is the last week of the Women's Month. And thus, of course, our great salvo, our best salvo will be on this last remaining week for March. So, by the way, we are live via Facebook page, The Feminine Genius, and via Facebook groups, The Feminine Genius Groups Philippines. And also, we would like to thank Bon Labora for the Feminine Genius brand development and direction. And of course, all our guests will have their own chapters in the upcoming book, The Feminine Genius Meets, with my co-author, no other than the mediocre writer, Anne Gabriel Onghoko. All right, go ahead. Take it away, Ella.
All right. Hello to all of you, the viewers of Dr. Ria Liza, especially to the Early Bird LC channel and the Team Helpful Kathniel TV. And Erlinda Cadillo, ayan, mega love shoutout po also Ma'am Kat, Sir Javier Centeno, Camille, Vlog Shine, and Happy DTV. Uh, hello to all of you. And please don't forget po, doon po sa mga viewers ni Dr. Ria Lisa Live sa Facebook po ng The Feminine Genius. Good evening to all of you and sa YouTube channel ni Dr. Ria Lisa. So ladies and gentlemen, this evening, we will be having a special co-host. So she used to be our previous guest as the MRT of the Philippine Association of University Women. She is Engineer Rudith Elena Campos. Jason, a civil engineer, currently working at Manila City Hall under the Department of Engineering and Public Works Designing Division. She is also a part-time instructor at Fiati University College of Engineering, Civil Engineering Department, where she finished her BS degree in Civil Engineering and finishing up her thesis at the same university, taking up Master of Science in Management Engineering. She is also the current president of Yati University Alumni Association, Bonga, Global Incorporation, or PWAGI, since 2018. Vice President External of the Philippine Association of University Women, or PAUW, and Secretary General of Manila Federation of General Parents Teachers Association, President of Manila Science High School General Parents Teachers Association, and Vice President of the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Philippine Eagles, Manila North Golden Lady Eagles Club. So, former Secretary of Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers, Lungsod ng Maynila Chapter. Let us welcome our special co-host, Engineer Rudith.
Hello! Good
Hi,
evening po sa...
ma'am. Good
Hello, Ma'am
evening.
Ella. Good
Ang
evening
cute
po.
naman ni ma'am.
Good evening po sa lahat. Sa ating mga viewers, good evening. And good evening din sa ating ni Dr. Ria Liza for our host. And then, thank you na na-invite ulit ako and I am happy to be back again as co-host dito sa program ni Dr. Ria Liza.
Okay, yeah. It's nice to see you again also, ma'am. So we have another co-host who will join us today. She is also a previous guest as the MRT of the Philippine Association of University Women. She is Dr. Marites Imrio. So Dr. Tet is presently the Vice President for Research Development, Extension, and Production of the University of Rizal System, Philippines. So Dr. Tet, as she is fondly called by her family, friends, and colleagues, is an epitome of knowledge and skills whose thoughts, words, and creative works as a writer and as an artist, as well as leadership and values, have positively influenced her work, environment, and community. So she earned her Doctor of Philosophy in Technology Management at the Technological University of the Philippines, Manila in 2007. She finished her Master of Arts in Educational Management at the RSCPNU Consortium in 1993 and graduated cum laude with a degree Bachelor of Science in Industrial Education at the Rizal Technological and Polytechnic Institute, now the University of Rizal System. Presently, she serves as the Internal Vice President of the Philippine Association of University Women and board member of the Philippine Extension Advisory Services Network. After having pioneered advocacies as president of the URS Morong College Alumni Association from 2017 up to present. So for 36 years, she maintains her lead as a co-founding elder and coordinator of the Young Mission Apostles Music Ministry. She is an advocate of development programs that direct and inspire the renewal of value-oriented community of people. Her brainchild community programs such as Sikat, Rizaleno, Kayakap, Gabay, and Clap, all university recognized, commended, and distinctly awarded extension program, serve her the inspiration and challenge to continually shed light, share a heart, and nurture the gift of life. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Ted.
Hello. Blessed
Hi
evening,
po.
everyone. Good evening. I am happy to be given the opportunity once again to be a part of what we have as an opportunity, learning opportunity with our feminine genius, Dr. Ria Liza. I also would like to say hello. First time hello to Miss Anne, and then hello, Miss Ella. Happy to see you once again. And of course,
Hello
to
po.
our
Nice to
very
meet
dynamic
you.
BP, external vice president of the Philippine Association of University Women, Engineer Rudit Hoson. I am
Hello,
happy
ma'am.
really to see the pretty ladies, the not just the pretty ladies, but the empowered women, as I could see right now.
Ayan, it's nice to see you once again, Dr. Ted. Ayan, ang ganda-ganda ng mga host po ni Dr. Ria ngayon at hindi basta-basta. All right. So, I'd like to shout out quickly uh, the the team helpful out there, ayan, for always supporting Dr. Ria Liza. And of course, to those who are not yet member po dito po sa channel ng ating host, si Dr. Ria Liza, please don't forget to be a member for you to be able to become mapasama kayo no sa pa-livelihood or women empowerment po activities ni Dr. Liza. So magpa-member na po tayo dahil malapit na mag-start ang mga activities po ng the Feminine Genius Advocacy, and we are just waiting um, para po mag-start po tayo ulit ng new attendance also tonight. Please don't forget po na mag-shoutout po tayo ng names natin, especially yung mga viewers po na nasa Facebook Live ng The Feminine Genius. So, stay tuned and invite more friends para po mas masaya po, mas marami sa mga friends po natin na may extra gadgets dyan. Sendan po natin sila ng link po ng channel na Dr. Yelisa para makapag-tune in po sila. So that, ayan, marami pong mga tao na matututo po sa journey na i-share po sa atin ngayon ng ating guest. At excited po ito dahil napakarami nila na may kanya-kanyang achievement po ang mga ito. So, let's enjoy watching po. Every 9 p.m. po ito yung live streaming ni Dr. Yelisa every Saturday 9 p.m. onwards. Ayan. So, once again, please don't forget to shout out your name para po sa pa-attendance po natin tonight para mapasama po kayo sa pag-grand raffle po ni Dr. Yelisa every December. Ayan. So, back to you po, Ma'am Ria.
All right. As usual, we will have short game and have fun with our guest. It's a Pinoy Henyo game. We will ask the viewers to guess 5 significant words that our guest mentioned during the presentation. So GCash prizes will be given to the winners, and the amount is based on number of viewers. So please invite your friends to watch the live streaming every Saturday 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Dr. Ria, sorry, Dr. Ria Liza has been going live every Saturdays. Today is our episode 78. So wow, grabe, ang tagal na pala, Doc, no? Ilang Saturdays na ang dumaan. So, and then, so please, the viewers, please do not forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment, like, and share the YouTube channel of Dr. Ria Liza, Ella Once, and please be a member of this feminine genius of Dr. Ria Liza Canlas. Feel free to write your questions on the comment section so our guest can answer. Thank you, Miss Ella.
All right. Thank you, Ma'am Rudith. So I would like to shout out, by the way, some of the significant comments here may nakita ko dito, no? Of course, shout out to Ma'am Kat, one of the loyal viewer po ni Dr. Yeliza. And nandito rin po sila Rosemary Lasio. Ayan, actually ito yung parang nanalo dati ni Dr. Tet ng dental. So still susupport din siya. And sa mga Facebook viewers po ni Dr. Yeliza, shout out to all of you. Please don't forget po to mention your name para mapasama ko kayo sa attendance. Shout out po kay Paulans TV. And may nagsha-shoutout po dito, no? Hello, Miss Anne. Ayan, may mga fans po si Miss Anne dito. And nami-miss ka nila, Miss Anne, kasi matagal ka na yun hindi na, kumbaga, hindi nakapag-host. Ayan, so, shoutout po sa lahat ng Team Helpful natin na members, especially to our, ayan, ang cute-cute po ni Paulins TV. Good evening to all. Ayan. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope so na i-share po natin yung link po ng ating host na si Dr. Yelisa. All you have to do is click share under the bottom of this video para ma-post niyo po yung link niya doon po sa wall ninyo sa Facebook. Kasi meron po tayong kanya-kanyang mga friends po sa ating Facebook. So please don't forget to share the link of Dr. Yelisa sa Facebook wall po ninyo. And also to your group, kung ano man po yung mga friends po natin na talagang magaan kausap. So, bigyan po natin sila ng link para manood po sila ngayon sa live streaming ni Dr. Yelisa. Alright? So, thank you for tuning in, and please don't forget to magpa-member na po tayo para masaya. Malapit na po magsisimula yung activities po no, ng The Feminine Genius. Okay, so back to you, Ma'am Ria.
All right, the time has come to introduce our guest for tonight. It's Women's Month, and let us celebrate women. Welcome to today's episode. The Feminine Genius meets the PAUW National Officers with its honorary members with the theme How to Make Change Work for Women. This is Late Night with Dr. Ria Liza featuring Up Close and Personal with our distinct honorary guests.
Let us begin with the President of Philippine Association of University Women National, Dr. Rosemary Alejo. Educator by heart for the past 43 meaningful years, a graduate of the Philippine Normal University, BSE major in speech and drama, MA major in educational management from New Era College University, another master major in teaching English as a second language from the University of Perpetual Help System, Binyan Campus, post-baccalaureate major in special education, double doctoral, Doctor of Education and Doctor of Philosophy from UPHSL Bonan Campus, the College Dean of Casa del Niño College, School Academic Director of Casa del Niño Montessori School of in Santa Rosa City, a Rotarian, a Lioness, a Kiwanian, and most of all, the President of PAUW National.
I'm sorry. I think we're just having a problem for a while. Yan. Good evening, Dr. Rose.
Good evening,
And
everyone.
Good
So nice
evening,
to see you
Doc.
again, Power
Good evening
Ladies.
po.
Yes,
Good evening, Doc Rose.
thank you very much for that very, very nice introduction, Power Lady Elena. Also,
Hello, Madam.
we miss you really. You know, we miss each other very well because of the 2 years pandemic season. So our prayers that this will come to an end, so that we could have our special session at the Manila Hotel soon. Yes.
yeah. So now
Thank you very much.
we will give the floor first uh, to the talk of our president.
Thank you.
So, technical problem, saglit lang ayusin ko lang. So, Rudit, medyo interviewin mo natin saglit si um, Dr. Rose.
Hello, Doc. Good evening po, Doc.
Good evening po ulit. Hindi ko alam sino may balat sa ating pare-pareho. Joke. Oo. What's keeping you busy, guys? Power Ted. I missed you. Power
Hello,
Lady.
Doc Rose. We
Power
actually miss
Elena.
our PAUW president. Okay, but we look forward that you're always in God's finest keeping.
Amen. So with you guys, so with you, Power Ladies. I'm
Thank
so
you,
happy to
Madam
see
Rose.
you again on screen, even on screen.
And while we're waiting po, maybe we can, Doc Rose, can you have
Yes.
the liberty to introduce one of our co-officer, Ma'am Zeta?
Okay. Is Ma'am Set around?
Yes po, yes
Since
po.
yeah, okay. So it's my pleasure and honor to introduce to you one of our energetic officers for the Philippine Association of University Women Team 2020-2022. She is the Chief Registrar of Dominican College Santa Rosa and at the same time the College Dean of Dominican College Santa Rosa. She has been a member of this prestigious association for women for so long. So without much ado, shall we welcome Professor Monette Seta.
Good evening, everyone. Happy to
Good
be
evening.
back here and see beautiful faces again. Good evening.
Good evening
Blessed
po, Mama
evening, ma'am.
Net.
How are
Kumusta,
you
ma'am?
again?
Halika. Meron kasi kaming ano.
How are you then, Mamonet?
I'm doing good. We're busy in school for our in preparation for our graduation.
Yeah, same with us.
Yeah, and I'm very happy to be part of today's this evening's event for We Make Change Work for Women. Talagang empowered women for tonight. Thank you so much for inviting me also to be part once again in this very interesting topic for tonight. Thank you.
Mamonet actually is one of the most active power ladies among the power ladies from the South. You know? And we oftentimes work hand in hand with the different projects of PAUW National and PAUW South for in the service of humanity. So it's really, very true that it takes a team to make things happen.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mamonet, for all the support and for having Dominican College Santa Rosa as one of the active chapters of PAUW in the entire Philippines, in the entire archipelago.
And Doc
All the
Rose,
Yes, po.
can you please also
Yes, Doc.
introduce Power Vivian Fernandez?
Okay. Yeah. It's my pleasure once again to introduce to you another power lady from the South, who happened to be another educator by heart, my colleague from the University of Perpetual Health System, Binyan, before and now engaged in the Department of Education. My friends, let us welcome Professor Vivian Gutierrez Fernandez. Hi, Ma'am B. Nakamute ka po. Ma'am B, nakamute ka. Hello. Nakamute ka po. Hello, Ma'am B.
Your audio is still out, Mambi.
Hello, Ma'am V. Nakamute ka po.
May message na siya. Nakamute ka. Message sa atin.
Nakamute ka po, ma'am. Opo. So, oo. Siguro ayusin lang niya. Okay, so I think now we're ready.
Happy Women's Month to everyone, to all ones, and to all power ladies. A special season for us women who can make change works at its best to spell the difference. No amount of pandemic could stop us, power ladies, to be of service to our fellow men. Empowered women leaders are really commendable, specifically select women leaders from the 1st District of Laguna. No one could question their credibility as leaders, whose works are really tangible and inspiring, that motivated as well and do the same. Much more that they happen to be our honorary members in our great outreach bodies. To name a few, first in line is the Honorable Mayor of the City of Santa Rosa, the so-called Lion City, Honorable Arlene B. Arcelias. Then we have also the representative of the Lone District of Binyan City, Congresswoman Len Alonte Nagyat, and the City Mayor of San Pedro, Honorable Lourdes S. Katakis, and the Councilor of Santa Rosa City, Honorable Sonia Ubando Algalbre, and the former councilor Mariel Cervantes Sendanya. They are just few of the women leaders them. To everyone else, specifically the Power Ladies, Happy Women's Month. Keep going and let's all together hit the mark of being women achievers. Mabuhay ang PAUW, mabuhay ang mga kababaihan. This is your humble servant, Doc Rose Alejo, the President of the Philippine Association of University Women National.
This time around, we shall be here. We shall be hearing the message from the Honorable Power Arlene Bawalan Arcelias, the City Mayor of Santa Rosa City, known as the Lion City.
Greetings to you, the Philippine Association of University Women. It is with great honor to be virtually here speaking in front of one of my favorite audience, the women. I am in pure joy knowing that I will be delivering an inspirational message to my fellow Filipino women who have been doing and contributing a lot for our country for a long time now. For the past decades, our sector has been busy conquering different professions, engaging a lot in the society, and continuously improving ourselves. Women are in almost every industry there is, and we do not just survive in those chosen areas, but we excel. I couldn't be more thankful and proud to be living in this day and age when women are able to manage that while nurturing our own families. Being able to accomplish those things and attain those achievements is something that I know every one of us has worked hard for. Personally, being the First Lady Chief Executive of the City of Santa Rosa was not an easy task, but I survived and thrived. And now, we are known as the Lion City of the Philippines. Speaking from experience, I certainly know that before the successes are the challenges and failures we once faced. There were a lot of tough times that we braved, and I'm glad we did. I commend every woman for a job well done, but today, I specifically commend you, the women in the field of aTeam, because I know you deserve it. You have been active in promoting quality learning, and as one of your humble pupils, I believe your efforts and commitment are also worth recognizing. Yes, I am aware that there are more challenges to be faced along the way, especially in this time of new normal in education. However, I am certain that, as women, we have the ability to passionately turn difficult things into opportunities for growth. In closing, allow me to leave you this quote from American activist Margaret Sanger. Women must not accept. She must challenge. She must not be awed by that which has been built up around her. She must reverence that woman in her which struggles for expression. So continue doing what you
Okay, for our next guest, let us hear the message from Honorable Power Len Alonte Nagyat, Representative Lone District of Binyan City.
for me to greet all these distinguished officers and members of the Philippine Association of University Women National as we celebrate the Women's Month. Your tireless engagement with your organization and all its noble goals and advocacies is truly an inspiration to many. As women leaders, we are always called upon to nurture the community we serve, whether it is a classroom, a company, or an entire country. Let us continue to work together in bringing the best kind of service and advocacy to our respective constituents because this is where we can make the biggest difference in the lives of every Filipino.
Indeed, the night gets more exciting with the opportunity for us to be given the message by Honorable Power Lourdes S. Katakis, the City Mayor of Magandang San Pedro.
Let us also hear the message from Honorable Sonia Obando, Algabre, City Councilor, Santa Rosa.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ang inyong lingkod po na si Dr. Sonia Luison Algabre po ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa Philippine Association of University Women National sa pamumuno po ni Dr. Rosemary Alejo, at maraming salamat po sa pag-anyaya sa akin na magkaroon po ng pagkakataon na makapagbigay ng konting mensahe dito sa virtual PAUW Forum. Binabati ko rin po ang mga kasamahan natin sa forum neto, ang mga women leaders natin dito sa 1st District of Laguna. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. At syempre po sa lahat ng mga kababaihan kung saan sila po ang nagsisilbing pundasyon ng komunidad na kumikilos at walang pagod na gumagawa ng maraming pagbabago sa buhay ng mga tao sa kanilang paligid. Habang ang Women's Month ay inaalala, ang karapatan ng kababaihan ang ating nasa isip. Gusto ko rin pong malaman ninyo na it's more than this. Ito po ay karapatan ng lahat ng kasarian. It is a call to recognize equity and fairness in a world where discrimination and violence thrive. Binibigyan natin ng emphasis ang role ng kababaihan sa nation building, but we also must call men to be fellow advocates for the cause of a gender equality. Increasing public awareness of women's rights is only one aspect of empowering Filipino women. At the same time, and even more important, we have taken direct steps to advance their welfare. Ayon po sa Proclamation number 227, Series of 1988, ipinagdiriwang po natin tuwing buwan ng Marso ang Women's Role in History Month. Ibig sabihin po, kinikilala at binibigyang halaga natin ang mga contributions ng mga kababaihang Pilipino sa ating bansa at sa pagdaan ng panahon. Dito natin makikita na kayang-kaya talaga ng mga kababaihan ang mamuno at magdesisyon. Sa ating riwang na ang mga kababaihan ay may power. Ika nga po ni Gina Dune, o mas kilala po sa kanyang pseudonym na G.D. Anderson, feminism is not about making women strong. Women are already strong. It is about changing the way the world perceives that strength. Ang subtheme po naman ng ating selebrasyon ngayong taon na to ay Agenda ng Kababaihan tungo sa Kaunlaran. It will be a celebration of women exercising their choices, taking chances to make their voices heard, and benefiting from the trailblazing changes. It is a celebration of Filipino women's power to take the narrative, raise priority issues that matter to them, and call for concrete actions. Surviving the last 2 years' intense challenges was not easy. Nakikita natin na maraming mga Juana ang nagsilbi bilang frontliners at caregivers sa atin. They also stood as providers, nurturers, fighters, and leaders during the process of their community recovery from conflict and natural calamities. At ngayon pong darating na eleksyon, let us continue to raise our flag and let our voice be heard. Ako po bilang konsehal ng lungsod ng Santa Rosa, alam ko rin po ang hirap ng pagiging isang namumuno na tulad ng ating mayor sa ating bayan. Nariyan ang mga pagsubok, mga dapat gampanan sa gobyerno at paggawa ng mga batas. Gayon din po ang mga kritisismo. Ngunit naniniwala ako na bilang isang babae ay kaya rin nating gampanan ang mga tungkulin na ito. Asahan niyo po na patuloy ang aking pagbibigay serbisyo sa bawat mamamayan sa paggawa po ng batas para sa ikabubuti ng bayan. Nagpapasalamat din po ako sa inyong sapagkat sa inyong paniniwala ako ay patuloy na sinusuportahan at nakakakuha po ako ng lakas upang ipagpatuloy ang aking tungkulin bilang konsehal ng ating bayan. Ngayon po, tayo po ay nagkakaisa to make women of the past proud, women of the present inspired, at makakapagbigay ng vision sa women of the future. Tandaan po natin, ang women empowerment ay pagbibigay ng galang at respeto sa isang sarili. Sabi nga po ni Eleanor Roosevelt, no one can put you down without permission. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po ang mga Juana. Magandang araw po.
to completely fill the cup of nurturing the gift of this night is another message that will come from Lady Mariel Cervantes Sindanya, a former councilor of Santa Rosa City.
Babae ka lang. Ito ang katagang pinamumukha ng ating lipunan noong mga panahong ang male chauvinism o male supremacy ang pinaiiral na mas nakakaangat sa ating bansa. Ang konseptong sapagkat ang lalaki ang tinuturing na haligi, kinakailangang ang babae, ang tagasilbi, ay matagal na isinisigaw at pinapairal sa isipan ng mga kababaihan sa buong mundo. Sa pagbabago ng panahon tungo sa modernisasyon at technological advancement, ang pagkakakilanlan sa mga kababaihan ay nagbago. Binigyan sila ng pagkakataon mamuno, marinig ang kanilang boses at bigyan ng pantay na karapatan katulad sa mga kalalakihan. Bilang isang dating City Councilor ng Santa Rosa na pinamunuan ang Committee on Women, Children, Family Relations and Moral Development, mas makapanayam samahan ng mga kababaihan in syudad sigla sa selebrasyon ng Women's Month sa Santa Rosa. Nais kong magpasalamat kay Dr. Rose Alejo sa Philippine University of Women na bagamat hindi na ako ngayon naglilingkod as public servant, ako'y kanilang inanyayahan upang magbigay ng aking saloobin patungkol sa kahalagahan at papel na ginagampanan ng kababaihan tungo sa kaunlaran. Thank you, Ma'am Rose. The privilege is mine to your virtual forum invitation today. Ang nagaganap na pandaigdigang krisis na dulot ng COVID-19 pandemya ay isang patunay sa ambag na kakayahan, katatagan at katapangan ng mga kababaihan natin ngayon. Hindi lingid sa atin na maraming kababaihan ang nagsisilbing frontliners at essential workers habang linalabanan natin sugpuin ang COVID-19. Sa katunayan, marami sa kanila ang sinakripisyo, ang sariling kapakanan, pamilya, pati na rin ang pagbuwis ng kanilang buhay makatulong lang sa pagsugpo sa pandemyang ito. Sila ay naging ina, kapatid, kaibigan, kamag-anak noong panahon na kailangan ng bawat isa ang karamay at magbigay pag-asa. Ngayon, unti-unti nang bumabalik sa normal ang ating pamumuhay. Inaanyayahan ko ang lahat ng mga kababaihan na makiisa at tumulong sa muling pagbangon ng ating bayan. Ipakita natin muli ang katatagan, katapangan, at pagiging malikhain ng isang Juana na malaki ang maiaambag sa pagsulong sa kaunlaran ng isang bansa. Gayon din, iwagayway natin na pareho ang karapatan natin sa mga kalalakihan, hindi tagasilbi lamang, kundi kasama at kaagapay na sa pagiging haligi ng bayan. Sa pagwawakas ko ng aking mensahe sa mga kababaihan bilang pagpupugay sa selebrasyon ng Women's Month ngayong buwan ng Marso, nais ko pong basahin ng isang tula na ginawa ng kapwa nating babae na sumasailalim sa makabagong konsepto ukol sa kababaihan. Ang babae noon at ngayon by Raquel Buerano. Kababaihan, kilala bilang may pusong dakila, noong unang panahoy tinuturing na mahina, walang silbi sa lipunan ang kanilang salita, tagabahay kung ituring tagalutot, tagaalaga. May diploma man o wala pa ring silbi, pagkat ang lalaki ang tinuturing na haligi, ang babae nooy isa lamang tagasilbi, laging nakaasa sa kinikita ng lalaki. Sa paglaon ng panahon na bago ang lahat, ang lalaki at babae pareho nang gumaganap. Ang karapatan ay magkapantay at sa batas ay nakasulat. Babae, di na maaapi, madudusta at mahahamak. Maigi ang dulot ng makabagong batas. Pagkaalipin ng mga babae ngayon ay nagwakas. Lalaki at babae pareho na ng karapatan, maging sa pamumuno maaari nang magtulungan. Malaki na ang pagbabago ng kababaihan ngayon, maaari nang mamuno at magkaroon ng posisyon. Malakas ang kaisipan at laging palaban. Mahirap man ang pagsubok, hindi basta-basta sinusukuan. Magkaiba man ang kababaihan noon at ngayon, ang mahalaga, nakakuha tayo ng leksyon. Hindi man magkapareho ang kanilang henerasyon, babae, kinikilala ka. Lumalaban, namumuno, at umaaksyon. Muli po, Happy Women's Month sa lahat ng kababaihan, ipagpalaki at isikaw natin, babae tayo.
Hello, Engineer Judith, and to our power ladies. It's really a delight to hear those messages from our guests. Tama ba, Engineer Judith?
Yes
They truly
po.
add up inspiration to us all,
Mm.
no?
Opo. Doc Tet, si kanina si Ma'am yung naka-mute yung ano niya, baka pwedeng magsalita po siya ulit si Ma'am Fernandez.
Yes po, nga.
Hello ma'am, welcome ma'am. Hello Ma'am Fernandez, welcome po. Naka-mute po kayo kanina kaya ayun, naka-mute na naman yata ma'am.
I think
Dito
it's
na.
with the audio.
Okay.
Ayan, okay naman.
Ayan. Okay.
Hello po good evening to one and all, especially to
Yeah.
our president, Doc Rosemary Alejo. I'm so thankful for being a part of this virtual meeting. Indeed, Ma'am Alejo plays a very important role in this virtual meeting. So once again, I am so thankful for being a part of this. Although I am no longer a part of this, but Ma'am Alejo always reminds me whenever there is a gathering. And I love it. Thank you so much, Doc Alejo, and to all our power ladies.
Thank you ma'am. In spite of alam natin na puro busy po ang lahat ay nakatalo po dito. So maraming salamat po sa mga nakadalo po rito sa program ni Dr. Ria Canlas.
Okay, so I think we can react, no? We can start our discussion doon sa naging mga magagandang mensahe ng ating mga VIP or honorary members. So maybe first of all si ating presidente, Dr. Rose, can give us yung mga viewers a brief background of PAUW and bakit po lahat ng mga honorary natin majority po ay from Laguna. Marami ang nagsha-shoutout dito kanina kasi marami yata tayong mga viewers na from Laguna po ngayong araw na to.
Yeah. Once again, good evening, everyone. PAUW, which means Philippine Association of University Women, has been in existence by October for 94 years, 94 meaningful years. It is an organization for women, for professional women, as to its main mission is to empower women to be of service to humanity in different ways. So the founders of PAUW was coming from the University of the Philippines in Quezon City. No? And we're very thankful then to Madam for having this prestigious organization. I have been a member of this organization since 1996. So it has been proven and no question at all and no regret at all for being a member of this prestigious organization for women. During that time, it was the time when Ma'am Fernandez still, single as to Vivian Gutierrez. We were colleague on the University of Perpetual Love System Women Campus. I was then a full-time faculty member of the university, while a part-time faculty member of the College Center. That's why I was able to recruit an energetic and empowered women in the prison of Monet Zeta. That's why your question about what is it most of our guests for tonight as to uh, we're all coming from the South. It's simply because the president most likely is from the South. And at the same time, with humility, you can attest on that. How active chapters, the Philippine Association of University Women from the South. It has been a rule where the president resides, definitely the office of power stays. That's why. So if ever Power Tetrio here happened to be the president, the next president of PAUW from Rizal. So most likely the office of PAUW will be at Rizal. No matter how far it is, there is no issue when it comes to distance, as long as we would like to serve. That's the point. And as what I've said during my early message, these empowered women leaders from the South, specifically from the first district of Laguna, definitely are women in actions. Women in action as to we could attest how powerful these power ladies, empowered leaders from the South as to the first district of Laguna. They happen to be all women, mind you, from Santa Rosa City, Binyan City, and San Pedro City. That's right. How we wish. Anyone here who wish to be engaged in politics in the future? The way I look at it, Ria here, based on your facial expression as to you have that dream to be a counselor, to be a mayor, or you can never say that soon will be the president of our, native land, the Philippines. Diba, Ria? With your, with your activities nowadays. I wish you all God bless and good luck with all your undertakings. That's good. And I really, really you really made us proud, Power Ladies, with your endeavors in line with this. It all started with feminine genius. So you go on. Keep dreaming high, soaring high, and hit the mark. Madam, President of the Philippine Archipelago, Power Dr. Ria Canlas, in the future. You can never say it. We just keep our fingers crossed. Yeah?
Yeah,
What can you say?
Doc Rose. Thank you, Doc Rose. Actually, tama tayo politika, we find ways fellow women. Really queries.
Monet and Ma'am G, saving the grace of your presence tonight. It's really going to be a healthy and wealthy avenue that we can actually track and project activities for the rest of the months in this 2022. Doc Rose, you really pioneered the idea of women leadership. And women leadership in the new normal spice a great deal for reflection and understanding that we are women, Filipino women who are graced with leadership and ingenuity towards promoting further and empowering not just women but individuals and communities towards social, cultural, economic, and political development in our changing environment. A while ago, it was noted from the words of Dr. Ria, part of our brainstorming actually, Doc Rose, is that uh, favorably in the coming months, we can set activities that would be specifically meant to further inspire women. At may specific advocacy na binanggit, the originator of the idea is actually Engineer Rudit. Engineer Rudit,
Yes
uh, will
po.
you will you say it? Take it away.
Anyway, bali nagkaroon kami ng brainstorming kanina ni Doc, Tet, and then, tinap din namin si Doc Ria with regards doon sa, ito na yung chances sana po na na-invite ni Doctor Alejo yung mga politicians ng Santa Rosa, no? So, kung sana nandito sila live, so maririnig nila ang ating mga nasa isipan with regards to our organization. So, isa po yung naisip namin since medyo maluwag na po ngayon, nasa alert level 1 na tayo. So, siguro pwedeng may pasundot-sundot na tayo ng face to face. So, isa po ang naisipan ko po ay pwede natin silang itap through pwede tayo pong ano ng tawag dito, project, which is this coming May kasi ay Mother's Day. So, pwede po nating itap sila and then tumulong sa atin. So 'di ba meron naman po siguro mga members or mga women na wala naman po silang capacity na 'di ba marami ngayon na nagli-live-in lang kasi wala silang panggastos para sa kasal. So we can tap the mayor of Binyan na sana merong free parang kasalan ng bayan.
Kasalan bayan.
Tama ba? Kasalan ng bayan. And since Mother's Day sa May, so why not po tumulong po din tayo sa mga single mom. So pwede po tayong magpa-project for them kung anong mga needs nila, pwede tayong mag-scout ng mga single mom para po matulungan din po natin. So isa po 'yun sa na-discuss ko kay Doc Tet and kay Doc Ria, and I know meron din po silang mga naiisip na pwede po nating projectan sa ating organization po. Madam Rose.
Yeah, thank you very much for that feedback as to question as well. So, just point of clarification, for all you know, my dear power ladies, all local government units have practice or project, as I should say, on this. That's why, if you could still recall Power Rudy, I told you, you are very near to the Pamindalan, so to speak. Knowing that you are connected, you are working at the Manila City Hall. If you could still recall, I told you, I appealed on you that you could tap Mayor Isko the one of the presidential aspirant this season for our youngsters to have free gadgets. You could still recall on that. So
Yeah.
this is how we go on with our activity now. As what I have posted in our GC, whatever your project is in your chapter, you feel free to post it in your GC, to post it in our page as a matter of promoting our organization as part of our moral obligation to make our horizon, to make our membership wider, as to invite other women leaders to be part of our organization. Then, as far as Kasalang Bayan is concerned, as far as what's this, solo parent is concerned, as what I've said earlier, if you're familiar with the Republic Act, so and so, this is still, these are part of the project of the LGU. It just so happened that most of the leaders, as the empowered leaders from the South, specifically from the first district of Laguna, are women. But as what I've said, gender here is not an issue. Okay, whether the mayor or the LGU is male or female or woman or man, definitely it's part of their obligation to serve their constituents. But I am not saying that these people from Laguna will say no because serving has knows no bound. No, but I'm sure when I open this to our honorary members, as to from the mayor to Congresswoman Len Alonte to Mayor Arlene and Mayor Katakis, definitely they will never ever say no. Now, two thumbs up, we will amend this. But the point then is, I don't want to offend anybody as far as boundary is concerned. Because there are some people who are not sensitive, you know. But as I have said, true service knows no bound. Wala pong boundary. That's why, yes, I would like to share with you one experience, and I did not approach this fellow anymore. Why? Before, she just happened to be part of our PAUW organization. Then, when she happened to be transferred to another district, she said that it's no longer, their jurisdiction, so to speak. I was so sad then to hear it from her. That's why I'm praying still that she could still make up her mind and be with us, PAW, national specifically. Because before she was then really very active, no? Engaging with our activities and all that. By the way, we have so many activities as far as PAW is concerned. We have health projects, education, socialization, livelihood. I think Mamonet has something to add. Mamonet, you have something to say?
No, 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 no.
You happen to be part of all these activities since then, and Ma'am Vivian here. Now, I just don't want to monopolize the discussion. That's why I am tapping you guys. Okay? Yeah. Did I make myself clear, Power Audit? Power Chat?
Yes, Doc Rose.
Yes,
Thank you
Doc.
for that. Okay,
Yes.
I understand the very premise of your statement since even in the province of Rizal, each LGU actually has the regular conduct or annual conduct of what we call Kasalang Bayan.
Yes.
That Kasalang Bayan is actually a collaboration of the
Yes.
parish-based
Yes.
organization, the Parish Pastoral Council. They coordinate it with a focal person of the LGU. So
Yes.
I do understand, Doc Rose, that there really are people who are taking the pivotal um, initiative to launch such an activity like Akasalang Bayan.
Yes, yes.
Just the same. At this point in time, I'd like to um, send a gentle inquiry to Power Monet, Ma'am
Yes,
Zeta.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
I understand po that you have been a long-standing member of the Philippine Association of University Women. Ma'am, may I inquire po as to what do you consider is PAU's most significant advocacy project since you become a member?
Actually, it is the volunteerism. We, as members of the PAW, most of the time we have to volunteer, because our time is, we are all busy, so we cannot just go there or ask them to go if they have something to very important to do in their work. So we always welcome volunteers for them to do or join projects or be active in what the purpose of joining in PAW. Uh, we join the PAW because we want to share our service to everyone, to the PAW advocacy, to be of help to them as a team. So I think it's about volunteerism that I really admire and really go for it. Since I joined the PAW.
I'm really happy to have heard that from you, Ma'am Zeta, because I do personally believe that one of the greatest gifts that we can actually give to anyone is our attention, most specifically the service that we can do to individuals or community folks within our reach. Thank you so much, Ma'am Monette, for having shared that thought.
Or
Welcome.
may I add something as to there is heroism in volunteerism. So we are all considered heroes in our own right.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Doc Rose. Um, I also have learned from Ma'am G, tama po ba, Ma'am G, that you were once an active member, probably a pioneer member of the Philippine Association of University Women. Ma'am, how so far have you grown your spirit of volunteerism being one of the pioneer members of the Philippine Association of University Women?
I think it's you, Mambi. Mambi? Is it Mambi that you're
Ma'am B
referring
po,
to?
asya, Ma'am B, yes po. You're still out with your audio, Ma'am B.
I'm so sorry, ma'am.
Thank you, Ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for asking me. As what I have mentioned a while ago, Doc Alejo knows that before, when I was in Perpetual, I was with Ma'am Alejo. And it so happened that I transferred to the public school. And I could say, Ma'am Alejo, you know that I still have connection with Doc Alejo, but speaking of volunteerism, I have accepted that I am not that active as of the moment. You know that I am too busy with with my job in the public school as teacher. Yes, ma'am. But you can tap me, but I could not promise that I could do 100%. Yes, ma'am. But I would help. I could be of help for the body.
Okay, ma'am, thank you for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's an assurance that even if you are not anymore an active member of the PAO today, sabi nga natin sa PAO, once you have been a PAOan, you will be
Yes, ma'am.
forever a power
Yes,
lady.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I could be of help, Ma'am
Yes,
Alejo.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. I could attest on that because during the last three at the random project of PAW, when I texted Mambi here, Mambi, could that be possible for you to have the opening prayer for our virtual,
Yes, ma'am.
webinar
Yes,
as
ma'am.
in assembly
I'm so
during the
responsive,
October
Alejo.
activity and the December activity plus the January. Right there and then, she said yes. All for God. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. Well, I
Doc
know,
Rose.
my dear power ladies, in your chapter, you're doing also whatever we're doing here at the South. No? Lalo na si Power Tech sa Rizal, right? I remember the last time we had our assembly was at Rizal when the new members during the time of Rizal happened to take their oath. You can still recall, right? Three
Yes,
years
ma'am.
ago, 2 years lockdown and 1 year. Okay, yeah. How I
Doc
wish,
Rose.
excuse me, how I wish to meet the university, what's this? The NU, the National University Power Ladies. Yeah. Yes, engineer, there, engineer
Ah,
Rudy.
yes, Doc Rose.
Opo.
You mentioned a while ago na since 1966 po kayo, member of
96.
the 19 ano po? 19
Sino ako dyan?
So old.
63 pala ako.
hindi ka pa pala ano pala ilang
63.
ilang taon
Sentora na ako, 63. Pero hindi
ah,
naman ako 1966. Grabe.
So old.
oo. So, ang tanong ko lang po is what is PAU's best project since medyo ikaw yung pinaka matagal na dito sa PAU?
Yeah, PAU's best project, based on what I remember, during the time when I was just new at PAU, was when they have this so-called building. They had bought a certain building somewhere in Marikina, if I'm not mistaken, through the leadership of Power. May she rest in peace. The PUP foundress, if I'm not mistaken, no? Aquino, Power Aquino. When they, through her leadership, they were able to avail of the building somewhere in Marikina. Then they have put it or made it as a daycare center. Then a certain woman, a power lady also, happened to manage that one. But it's a long story. But to make that long story short, during that time, way back, it was one of the best projects of PAC, putting up a daycare center. Okay. Another thing is that we never missed. We never missed since my time having offered this free summer class, and we call it PAUW Basa, PAUW Sulat, at iba pa. Free 2 months summer class for the students in elementary and pre-ELEM. That's for free. Another thing is that during the opening of classes, we joined the Department of Education through our adopted public schools having this bayanihan. We donate books, new books, not used books. Yeah? That's why they really appreciate PAO for having such gesture. Then nowadays, because of pandemic, but as what I've said, no amount of pandemic could stop us from doing so. Different from this our area, we have adopted 5 public schools, 5 elementary schools, 1 senior high school, and 3 daycare learning centers. And every time, and we have also adopted 3 home for the girls, for your information. How I wish you could go with us. You could visit South, and you will, see this through your naked eye. How powerful our projects are. having these three home for the girls adopted, having these five public schools and one senior high school being adopted, and three communities from the first district of Laguna. We even extend our services uh, in some of the areas of NCR. Kasi nga, sabi natin, Philippine Association of University Women. So definitely, as what I've said, true service holds no bound. So wherever I go, I'm speaking for myself, and I'm doing it in the name of PAUW. If I visited my relatives in Tarlac every summer, I see to it before leaving Tarlac. I have seen the people from Mount Pinatubo, no? From Mount Pinatubo, we're offering them something, just like little lesson, short talk, and all that, and we offer them goods, no? That's why you could monitor the PAU national projects through my FB page, our FB page, and through my FB. No? You could have it checked if ever that you're in doubt that really PAU National or PAU specifically South are doing our best to serve the humanity. Considering the fact that we have no enough fund, but I believe God provides. God provides. Amen to that.
Amen. Amen to that,
Amen.
Amen.
Rose.
Amen to that, of
Amen.
course.
Oh,
I could
wow,
even
Dr. Rose.
attest in checking the different chapters, particularly the result chapter. I salute you, snap salute to you people. It seems that your chapter is next to PAUSA. No?
Thank
Modesty
you.
aside.
Thank you
Wow,
for that, doctor.
power
Keep on
projects
doing it.
talaga, Doc
Yeah.
Rose.
I
No,
remember
power projects.
Power Rudit. I remember when I was still at Piatti University being the Dean of OSA, that active ang Pau Piatti.
Yes,
Promise.
yes, yes, yes
Yeah.
po.
So how I miss Piattians to work or to continue our legacy of service.
Mm.
Yeah.
So power lady talaga to si ano, si Doc Rose. Kahit saan mapunta po.
Last week lang, Power Rudit, nasa pundo ko eh. Nakita mo ba yung post ko? Yeah. Yeah. Nasa pundo
And
ko. Pakain tayo din ng sopas, lugaw, palabok, whatsoever. No? Tuwan-tuwa ang tao. Ang sarap pagmasdan. Ang sarap pagmasdan ng mga taong nasa harapan mong nakangiti. In your own little way, in our own little way, power ladies, we're able to make them forget for the meantime their problem. Much more na dapat silang pagsilbihan itong mga basurero, itong mga frontliners, itong mga, namamalimos and all that. My God. Di ba? Yun lang kakapost ko lang this afternoon, early this afternoon, somewhere in San Pedro. Grabe, heartbreaking talaga ang makikita mo sa community pagka naglakad ka and all that. That's why, modesty aside, I just would like to share. Baka gawin nyo rin, ma-inspired naman kayo, parang awa nyo na yung kotse ko, meron doon naka-balot-balot na bigas. Meron doon mga biscuit. Meron doon mga, sardinas and all that. Para pag may nakita tayo along the way, pwede natin i-abot. Meron dong mask. Kaya nga may project ang power, mask for all. No? Pagka akin na kayo hindi nakamas, kuya, excuse me, ito po mask, bigay mo lang, abot mo lang, buksan mo lang yung bintana ng kotse, di ba? Tuwa-tuwa na yun, promise. Sana magawa niyo po, kasi it's not to brag, but to inspire other people and motivate them to do the same. That's my purpose, why I am posting it. No? And besides, it's God's will and the Holy Spirit moves me to do that. And nakakaya naman, ako power president, tapos wala tayong ginagawa, nakakaya naman yun. That's why,
So, Doc Rose,
slowly, yes, Yes po.
Since power jetting ka ngayon, ano? So, ituloy-tuloy na po, Doc Rose. So, what are your future plans po sa PAUW as president
Okay.
po? Since
Thank
medyo,
you for that very nice question.
yes.
May is fast approaching. May is fast approaching. Sabi nyo nga kanina, Mother's Day na sa May. But
Mhm.
definitely by May, we're going to have our mid-biennial celebration. What is mid-biennial celebration? That is a research forum. Pagandahan ng research ang lahat ng chapter ng PAO. Kaya ngayon pa lang po, simulan nyo na ang pagmamotivate sa mga power ladies na gumawa ng research to be presented sa ating mid-biennial sometime next. It's already, if I'm not mistaken, supposedly 7. Kaya lang 2 years na lockdown. Kaya 5. Fifth year, mid-biennial natin by May. Yan po siguro, awa ng Diyos, with His blessing, ay magaganap sa Manila Hotel at face-to-face na tayo niyan. No, alert 1, baka wala nang alert sa May. Diba? Amen to that. Believe lang, tiwala lang.
We claim for the better.
Yes.
We claim for the
So,
better atmosphere.
Amen.
we are waiting for
Yan.
your meeting, press.
Opo. Yes, yes.
And
Anything
so,
else?
Doc Ria and Engineer Rudit, parang I have the I have now the push to give the follow-up question to our guest tonight, Doc Rose, Doc Zeta, and Ma'am B. No, um, um, can you please share with us as to uh, the extent by which you agree with the idea that power ladies are creative problem solvers who are motivated by challenges? As to what extent do you agree with us that power ladies are problem solvers who are motivated by the challenges of times? Kahit po siguro sino sa inyo po ang maunang tatlo, we would be happy to learn from you your responses.
Follow the leader daw. Yeah.
Sige po.
Yeah. But we must always remember, my dear power ladies, in every man's success, there is a woman behind. That's the best question there. No? For your info, I'm a widower with 2 children. He's already 20 and 22 years old. And praise God, I was able to hold and be strong with the situation. And definitely, these challenges, these problems along the way must be considered challenges for us to be that strong and determined in facing the realities of life. These are realities of life, for life is not merely bed of roses. Tell me, who among us have no problem? Sige, taas kamay. Wala, di ba? Pag wala tayong problema, patay na tayo nun. Nakamod. That's why we must be that ready to face these obstacles in life, shortcomings, and all that, and consider all these things as challenges in life that will make us that strong and determined to face the realities of life. Yeah. Kaya makikita mo yung mga babaeng medyo konting ano lang, iyak-iyak agad, suko agad sa buhay kasi hindi sila sanay sa mga, pagsubok ng buhay. No? But tayo, lalo na tayo mga teachers, educators by heart, so to speak, ayun, no? My experience for 43 years of being an educator, of being a public servant in my own little way, definitely made me this strong, made me this determined to go on in life. No? Mhm. 1 month, ay 1 month. 1 year na po, nananahimik sa langit yung mister ko by 29. 29.
Ang bilis
Yeah.
po, Doc, ano? Parang
Hindi,
kailan
sana
lang nag-uusap tayo, no?
oh, di ba? Sabi ko sa iyo, si Mayor Isko, nakalimutan ako i-condolence joke. Kaya tuloy hindi siya ang iboboto ko, joke. Is,
Nanonood ang buong Maynila
Oo
ngayon.
nga eh, ang daming viewers ngayon.
five solid BBM po ako. I was then grade 6. Usapang politika naman tayo, no? Politics. I was then grade 6 when martial law was declared. For I'm pretty sure, and up to this time, my respect and salute to the late President Ferdinand Marcos. Hindi naman sila huhulihin, hindi naman sila parurusahan, kung maganda naman ang ginawa eh. No? 4 years na po akong teacher na mag-EDSA Revolution. Imagine mo, 6 years, 6 years, grade 6, tapos 4 years experience as a teacher sa St. Joseph School sa Gagalangin, Tondo. No? Imagine that. Hindi lang bato ang iniyak ko noon nung nag-EDSA Revolution. Okay? Hindi tayo magdidiskusyon dito, sharing of experiences lang. Kaya po kahit buong mundo nakikinig dito, sasabihin ko pa rin with flying colors, tingin ng tapulin ni BBM dyan, na, na ako ay proud BBM. Oh, sino na gusto ng sombrero? Yan.
Kaso ano daw yung background color daw natin pink. Joke. Pero on the lighter side, Doc Rose, I'm very young. I'm a very young engineer. Nung araw, ako yung ako yung estimator ng mausoleo ni President Marcos. I was a young engineer
Nice
that time.
experience.
Because my former boss was the Minister of Public Works and Highways, Abercanlas. So, oo, kaya ganun. Pero, oo. So, balik tayo dun sa kaninang question. I think there's the same question is also raised to Ma'am V
Yes.
and
Yeah, Dr. Ria.
Ma'am.
We'll be happy to hear from Dr. Seta and Ma'am B. No? But thank you, Doc Rose. What you just have expounded make us believe that women are naturally highly spirited and nurturing, and we should be. We should be at all times. I think Ma'am Monette is very much now ready to say her part.
Yes. Speaking of challenges, hindi yan nawawala sa buhay, no? You always have to be very positive. That when challenges comes, we have to be ready. We have to be positive and make that as our, age for change. When challenges comes, we have to be open and know the problem, why it happened. And nobody is exempted though, for problems. It's always there. Let's just make God, you know, as the center of our work. In everything that we do, He will make the rest. Whatever problems that we have, give it to Him. We offer to Him, and the rest is it's our job. And challenges makes us strong. Ako, I've been a widow for how many months? October,
Oh.
November, December, January, February, March.
Oh, bago lang ah.
Yes, and I have to face the reality that we don't stay forever in this world. Una-unahan lang daw yon. Kaya sabi ko nga, of course, I'm still hurting, but I accepted already that is in God's care already. And I have to do the job. I have to become strong for my kids and my grandchildren. As I'm still the breadwinner of the family, since my children are also, they help also family of them. So it's our job. Especially women, we are the light of our house, our home. Pag wala ang nanay, wala. No? Women are really the light of the home. Kaya sabi ko nga, ay, walang problema pag kailangan natin harapin ang positively. At kung may problema tayo, we have to look for solutions and then we look for positive changes na it will help us to become strong to face the reality in life. Okay? So this
Thank you. Thank you, Ma'am Annette. We're sorry. We just learned of the passing of your husband. Our condolences, ma'am.
Condolence po ako.
But I would like, of course, to give a push of appreciating that Ma'am Zeta here. Sabi niya nga, few months ago siya na byuda. But I believe that with God's leading in her life, she can thrive, she can survive, and you can make it as an empowered woman in your family and in the community where you are at service, ma'am. Thank you, Ma'am Monette. Parang na-disconnect, Doc Ria, si Ma'am B.
Ano, she's back.
Okay.
Connected. I'm so sorry po.
It's okay. But we believe you are also most willing to share with us, ma'am, your response to the question that was posted a
My
while ago.
turn, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Okay.
Please do. Thank you, ma'am.
So as what the theme has stated, we make change work for women. So it's a very good theme. So we know that we play a very significant role in the society, we women. So we need to stand firm. We need to exert much effort to prove that we are strong. Comparable to men, we can do equal or more than more we can perform more than men. Am I right, ma'am? Sometimes in some aspects.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
So whatever circumstance, wherever we are, we need or whatever problem we encounter, let's say for example, we are in our different workplaces. We always need to make ourselves a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. So through that, we could be able to play a very significant role as a problem solver within the vicinities or localities we serve. Or say, for example, whatever workplaces we belong. So that's it.
Thank you, Ma'am B.
Yes.
That truly serves a delight. That follows actually I think it's a provision in Genesis 1:26 that says God fashions man and woman as fully equal bearers of his image. They
Yes.
jointly receive his blessing and commissioning to rule the earth. We partner
Yes.
with them in the name of leadership because service in the community makes no bound as to a woman server or a man server. We are
Yes.
equal by the opportunity that we all receive gifts from the Lord, and we actually are given the empowerment, the entitlement to make to share these blessings.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Ma'am B, for having shared your thought.
And word of advice, please remember that whatever we do, we put God first, and everything surely will fall into its proper places. Huh? Amen. That's it.
Okay, so actually, I was also inspired by what Doc Rose has mentioned a while ago. Na in her own way, no? Talagang palagi siyang may baon sa kotse niya na may pamimigay siya, no? if only all of us are like her, then probably it will be a better world to live at. I remember also when I had yung guest ko yung kasi sa PAUW meron kami tinatawag na MRRT kasi that's Marian, Ria, Rudit, and Ted. So MRRT. When we also talk about all our efforts to give and share to the people, no? Parang ang saya-saya ng feeling na how can we do all of this? And if we can do this, also other people can do that. And also kanina sinabi ni Doc Rose na ang pupunta siya sa province and then she will give talk or nagtuturo. So hindi lang talaga ano yan, hindi lang yung monetary no Doc Rose. Oo. So whatever are your skills, yung skills mo, pwedeng yun yung way of sharing natin sa tao. No? So whatever it is, be it monetary or non-cash, the only thing we need is just the power nga of volunteerism. We're voluntarily wanted to share what we have. So the more we have, the more we share.
So we are
Yeah,
blessed
Doc
to
Ria.
be a
Yeah,
blessing to others.
Yes.
yeah. And if I may add to
Actually,
the
Doc
statement of
Ria,
Doc
okay.
Ria, sorry, Engineer Judith. Baka lang ma-forget ko, no? I would
Sa
like to
akin,
add up with the
maiksi
statement
lang
of
din eh.
Dr. Ria. Oo. I believe that we all receive gifts in different shapes and forms. And in accordance to the statement of Mother Teresa of Calcutta, sinabi niya, no one ever becomes poor in giving and in serving. So it's going to be a beautiful world that whatever we do in the name of service, we do it with joy, we do it with a great heart. And that would be a lot contributory in making a peaceful world, a beautiful world, an awesome world for all of us, for all our families, for all the communities of God.
Amen.
Amen. Yung sa akin lang naman po ay ano lang kay Doc Ria na yung meron actually ako din may mga baon din kaming mga biscuits sa kotse instead of money kasi much better ang ibigay mo ay mga biscuits or food na kung meron kami. Actually, pagka kumain kami sa labas po, sa restaurant, kung meron pong natira, pinapa-take out din namin yan. Pagka meron kaming na-encounter na manghihingi, so pagkain ang binibigay namin. But once po na-experience namin, nung binigyan namin ng biscuits, ay tinapon yung bata. They don't need food daw. They want money daw. So nakakadismaya doon sa thinking ng bata na hindi nila kailangan ang food. Money ang gusto. Kahit piso po gusto nila compared po sa food. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. So siguro ewan ko lang kung bakit ayaw ng food. Yun ang experience namin sa isang bata.
That reminds me of something, no? As to when I saw a boy who is somewhat, what do you call this, nakatapak, naglalakad, and all that with that init ng araw. So, binigyan ko ng tsinelas. Meron din akong tsinelas na pinamimigay sa kotse. No? Natawa ko. Tinanggap niya naman, nagpasalamat naman eh. Pero ayaw niyang isuot. Sabi ko, suot mo na yan na. Hindi po, kailan po. Hindi niya sinuot. Sila para mas siguro mukhang kaawa-awa pag nakatapak, ano? Magkapatid sila. Pinit kaya ng araw. Naglalakad sila sa init ng araw. Pinarahan ko talaga eh. Binabaan ko eh. Binigyan ko ng dalawang sinelas sa ating bebente. So, ayaw nila talaga suot ng sinelas. Oo. Pero kinuha nila.
Yeah, and also reminds me of Doc Rose reminds me of a very big poster in UST. Nakalagay doon, work with the poor and not for the poor. So, it was interpreted in a way na we really are discouraged to give money di ba? Kasi ang dapat talaga, ang ibigay natin sa kanila yung how can they be empowered, no? As example, syempre mahirap naman gawin. Like for instance, do we give them livelihood? Do we give them something that they, can earn from? So, mas maganda kung ma-wider ambition on that. No? Sometimes I'm thinking of whoever the president that be, could possibly do something na, ano ba yan, paano ba talaga i-eradicate itong mga nasa kalsada, no? Should there be a place where there should be staying, pero lumatakas din sila di ba? Ganun yung storya, no?
Yun ang mga
Very,
tumatakas
oo.
yun
Tumatakas sila, they don't understand the advantage of doing such, no? But at least, no, I don't know kung buhay pa, Doc Rose, yung merong kantin ng bayan. Is that still existing? Yung anybody could just order from it, pwede kumain?
Diba sa hirap ng buhay ngayon, depende pag may feeding program ng PAUW.
Hindi Doc Rose kasi naging start yung administration ngayon. Ganyan yung nilabas nila nung una di ba may mga kantin na pwede kahit sino pwedeng kumuha ng food. I don't know it's still existing, but that one gustong-gusto parang amazed ako nung they introduce it.
Kaya lang po, in a way, sabi nga is, teach the man to fish, don't give them fish. Tama po ba yun? That's why, in addition to the projects of PAUW, we have this livelihood. We're having yearly for twice, yun pong livelihood na how to make perfume, tsaka dishwashing soap. Yun, sa mga women alone. Yung mga mother na, marites, walang magawa sa buhay nila, puro kwentuhan na.
Actually, Doc Rose, okay, actually, that's one of the things that I am supposed to propose that in Mother's Day celebration this May, sana ma'am meron tayong may spearhead na webinars for mothers, young women, like
actual face-to-face. Kasi ginawa na po namin yan, first, sa bawat yung last ko was at Muntinlupa sa Barangay Poblacion, no? Yung nagturo kami ng how to make dishwashing soap at saka perfume. Yan. Then, ang gawa po ng PAUW doon, selected women, mothers, na jobless. Then, sabihin na natin, 15 sila. That 15, with the set of paggawa ng dishwashing sa halagang 550. Bibigyan po natin sila ng starting na hanap buhay. But with the agreement, after 3 months, ibabalik po nila yung 550 na kapital. Then we'll select again another 15 mothers. So, maganda na po yung nangyari, So, nakikita niyo po marami sa tabi-tabi na marami nagtitinda ng gano'n Doon po nagsimula rin ang PAUW sa ating livelihood. Kahit po dito sa Santa Rosa, San Pedro, Binyan, Muntinlupa, Manila, meron pong gano'n gumagawa ng dishwashing soap, tsaka perfume, yung mga ganyan. Sa inyo
Dito
po
rin, Madam Rose, dito rin sa Manila.
Oo po.
we also have that in the university, ma'am. In the University of Rizal System, we produce bath soap, pearl bath soap, liquid soap also.
Nakita ko nga po yun nung nilaunch nyo sa webinar. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. So I was thinking the same, Dr. Rose, that possibly we can schedule, medyo kasi ma'am, kung maganda talaga face-to-face, naka-hands-on yung participants. Oo. But if it is still not possible with some areas, we might as well come up with sort of a webinar. Pwede naman yun, ma'am. We do that normally on our Education on Air program for skills and livelihood.
Okay, sige.
During our time po, merong time ng PAUW na ginawa namin yan. Anniversary, if I'm not mistaken, ng PAUW, sometime October. Panahon pa ng Dr. Martinez, one of our advisors. Talagang ginanap yung anniversary in a certain community, somewhere Carmona. GNA, if I'm not mistaken. No? Doon po nagkaroon ng assembly ang PAUW. Then, simultaneously, meron dito nagpa-flower arrangement. May nag-discuss on how to make flower arrangement and all that. Then, naging hanap buhay yun ng mga mothers doon o ng mga women na umattend doon sa session. Then, yung isa nga is yung paggawa ng soap and perfume. Yun. Yung isa naman po ay baking. Yan, talagang livelihood. Kaya tuwa-tuwa yung mga mothers eh. Nakakatuwa lang po talaga. Kaya sa panahon din yun ni Doc Lo Alberto, ginawa rin po namin ganun. Maganda.
And possibly, ma'am, we can replicate it, especially
Okay.
now that there are a lot of mothers actually who are looking for job
Yeah,
opportunities
that's
or
a
home-based business ventures.
And uso
Pero
na ngayon ang
possible
online,
po yan.
online selling. Uso na rin.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Hindi na tayo mabubudol na.
That's so exciting kasi, 'di ba, Doc, that my center is the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
Wherein
yes.
yun talaga yung mandate nung center ko, and would like to see also our students and faculty being involved in whatever that endeavor be, and URS and of course National University are soon to be
Yes,
having our
ma'am. So,
ceremonial signing.
actually, I was messaged by Dr. Renee to follow up with you our MOA signing.
It's on April
Uh,
8th, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
April 8th.
That's the
Oo.
proposal. That's the proposal.
That will be something very big kasi multiple campuses tayo pareho no. But on the lens of a private and the lens of a public state university, and then with of course PAUW, no? We can have it, gawin natin. Mahalaga yung sustainability di ba? Yung mga projects na ginagawa
Sustainability,
natin.
then we could have a linkage on that.
Yeah, we can do that, no? We can jumpstart. Nakaka-excite.
We can do it better together. Sabi nga kasi natin, collectively, we can be more insightful and will be more productive than we just do it individually. So it's one high time na we have this avenue that we see each other, and then kasama na para nagpa-plan na rin tayo of what we're looking forward in the next
Two
months, in the coming months.
2 in 1.
Yes, ma'am.
And in addition, isa pa pong great project ng PAUW. Sabi ko nga kanina, in every man's success, there is a woman. Binivisit po natin ang national, what do you call this? Yung bilangguan dyan sa Muntinlupa.
Maximum.
Doon po tayo sa sa minimum. Yung mga nakilala na, kaya lang, nag-stay na sila doon kasi their family had condemned them. I pity them. You know? Kaya naging empleyado na sila sa loob and all that. We visit them once a year. Kaya lang, because of pandemic, 3 years na hindi tayo nakadalaw sa kanila. The last one was with Doc Darling Managuas. We did that. Yung last term ni Doc Darling Managuas. We went there. Kasi, libre naman mangarap. Pag pinangarap, we need to work on that. And, as what I've said, no amount of pandemic could stop us from doing so in His name. Diba? Kaya ginagawa namin yun, kahit sabihin mo pa kung saan-saan chapter yan ang galing, then we meet somewhere, nakapag-project ko ang PAUW. No, kaya nga lang, in our time, alam nyo, I salute every power ladies in my team, 2020-2022. You know? Parang si President Digong Duterte lang. Ano kaya ang nangyari sa Pilipinas kung hindi si Tatay Digong ang presidente? Na kailangan determinado, matatag, tayo, alagayin mo. Kung hindi tayo determinado, baka wala tayong pinag-uusapan ngayon. Po. Andito pa rin tayo, nakatayo, matatag. No? Kasi pwedeng matulog sandali ang PAUW kung tutusin, kasi lahat naman po tayo ay apektado ng pandemyang ito. But we chose to be still of service. to our fellow men in our own little way. So on behalf of PAUW, maraming salamat po. You know, yung attendance lang natin dito, it's really something for me as president. Thank you so much, lalong-lalo na kay Doc Ria. With this, with her program, with her, what do you call this, as in advocate on this feminine genius, definitely, this will not be possible.
Doc
Okay?
Rose?
Nice way to celebrate Women's Month this way, a different way. No? Thank you very much,
Doc
Dr. Ria.
Rose? Yes. Doc Rose, I have last question for you.
Last na talaga, ha? Pag-alas-galas
Yes.
na ba? Why not?
How can PAUW help the feminine genius advocacy?
As what I've said earlier, whatever you have thought about, whatever plans you have in mind, it's not merely a plan. No? Libre namang mangarap, magplano, then let's make these dreams realities by being stakeholder, by having linkage. That is very possible. Okay?
Thank you,
Just a
Doc
matter
Thank you,
Rose.
of,
madam.
we're just a text away, a chat away. Just let us know.
Yes,
Okay?
of
Oh,
course.
Dr. Ria, noted.
Now, noted, yes, with thanks. Noted with thanks.
With
And
thanks.
that's, yeah.
Our
This
pleasure.
has been our second year celebrating Women's Month with PAU, and I think this becomes a tradition already. No,
Yes.
and we've become more prepared in the coming years. We'll make our celebration maybe more mas bongga. Baka sa susunod, face to face na ang ating live streaming. No? Who knows, di ba? Okay, so thank you for that. We will be having our Pinoy Henyo later and our shout out care of Sis Ella. But before that, I'll be sharing a video of the PAW before pandemic and during pandemic video. And while we are sharing the video, si Ma'am V and then si Ma'am Monette and Ma'am Doc Alejo, you can think of two words each that you want our audience to guess. These words that you have significantly or repetitively mentioned during our discussion. Pakitype lang dito sa ating private chat. We have a private chat dito sa right side ng ating screen. Okay, so two words po kayo rin magbibigay ng clue later, no? Hulaan ng ating mga ano yan.
Viewers.
So before the shout out, I'll just want to show this video first. Alright. Actually, nakaka-touch yung video. Yung una, masaya yung tugtog niya kasi pre-pandemic, no? Tapos during the pandemic, malungkot na yung music. Pero, no, parang nakaka-relieve na rin yung feeling ngayon, no? If you look back 2 years ago, yung mga ginawa nyo lahat, pagtulong, etc. And then ngayon, I think like COVID is almost over. We don't know. Pero parang nakahinga na tayo ng maluwag kahit papano, no? Kung i-document talaga yung mga pinaghirapan, pinagdaanan in the last 2 years. That was a very good video, Doc Rose. Ang ganda pati ng pagka-present ng video mo ngayon. Medyo, ano na, maganda na yung pagka-present. Thank you, Doc.
Sana all officers na, Doc.
Sana
Sana
all.
all.
Yeah. Totoo yun. Sana all.
All.
Sana all. Oo. Yes. So now, we're continue to, mukhang meron na tayong mga words, pero we need really to have the shout out. Sige, Ella, madami na tayong mga comments na nasa ano. Okay, Ella?
Alright, ayan. So, nakaka-touch nga yung video. Totoo yan, Dr. Ria. And yes, mega love shoutout to all of the Team Helpful who are very, very supportive po dito sa show ni Dr. Ria Liza. And I'd like to shout out some of the significant comments here. Sabi dito ni LC Channel, um, meron siyang sinabi na nawala. Teka. Bravo ma'am, solid BBM din daw po siya. Ayan, kasi parang it was mentioned a while ago by the president of PAUW na Dr. Rosemary. So may second emotion po sa ating loyal viewers po ni Dr. Yeliza. And I would like to shout out also no the DJ Heartbeats in PH and Jeannie, the fishing channel. Ayan, very supportive po yun sa Oman. And I'd like to shout out also Rain Rose channel from USA. And yung mga YouTubers po from Hong Kong and Showbiz World. Nandito rin si Batgirl May Flores. Shout out to all of you. Happy DTV, Ronel Ramos, Paulens TV, Ma'am Kat. And also we have Team Helpful Supporter. And we have here Sir Javier Centeno, Mami Erlinda Cadilo, syempre si Tita Centeno, nanonood yan sa very supportive po yung mami ni Dr. Yelisa, who are watching right now sa Facebook po ng The Feminine Genius Live. And sabi ni LC Channel, very well said daw po Dr. Rose. Dr. Rose, keep up your good work. God bless po. Ayan. And virtual hug, thank you so much for sending virtual hug and you get this. And Max Vlog and also we have LC Channel for sending your virtual hugs. And to all of you who are watching na nakalimutan po mag-shoutout ng names na nasa Facebook lang po, please don't forget to shout out your names para maisama ko po kayo sa attendance po every Saturday. And this attendance every Saturday will serve as your entry para po sa pag-grand raffle po ni Dr. Yelisa on December. And tonight, there will be, of course, Maria, a very special winner kasi in celebration po ng ating National Women's Month. Ayan, may maswerteng mananalo po no, sa ating viewers. So, I think later, our host will be posting the link para dun sa wish po ng ating viewer na kung sino may maswerteng mananalo. Ayan. So, please don't forget to share or upload your wish. Click niyo po yung link na ipababa po ni host natin. Ayan. So, back to you, Ma'am Ria. I guess, ready na po tayo. No? We are about to start our Pinoy Henyo.
Yes, oo. So I've already posted the link of our Gmail. Okay? So, maya natin sisilipin yan. Okay. Ayan. Nilagay ko na rin siya sa ilalim. Alright. So, nasa message na yung link ng Gmail. Google Forms. Alright. So, we have the words already. 6 words. Tandaan natin, 6 seconds delay from StreamYard to YouTube and another 6 seconds from YouTube to Facebook. So, ayan. Mag-umpisa tayo kay Doc Alejo sa iyong words. Ikaw po magbibigay ng clue, ma'am.
Nakamute kayo, Madam Press.
Yeah. So the first word definitely everyone must take positively step for us to go on with our lives. We cannot avoid this, and if we're able to surpass this, definitely we're going to survive. And we need to face this positively. The word starts with C and ends with E. I repeat, the word starts with C and ends with E. As we go on with our lives, we cannot avoid this, and we need to face this, accept this positively. For because of this, we're able to be that strong and determined in facing the realities of life.
Is this correct?
What's the word? Yes, Ma'am Ta.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Got it.
Dalawa, dalawa sila pero Ma'am Kat is the first
Second
one.
Okay.
cut
Okay.
na. Yes.
Yeah. All right, number two. Next word.
Am I the one still?
Ikaw, yung pangalawa mo, ma'am.
Okay. In every organization, association, definitely they have set certain goals. They have set certain things as to target. And having this, all their plans, all their goals, all their mission definitely will be done because of this something that they have in mind. Okay? The word starts with A and ends with Y. For a regular scenario, we oftentimes ask somebody, what is your plan in life? In the organization like the Philippine Association of University Women, we have this question in mind. What is your purpose of having this, of joining this organization? What's the purpose of this organization? So the word starts with A and ends with Y. Naku, parang nakikita ko na nag-google yung iba. Joke. Parang bata nagte-test lang, alam mo yun? Ginugoogle lang.
Ilang
Diba?
letters daw, Doc Rose? Ayun.
Yan, ang napakagaling mo. Ano ba ruling nyo dito? Once lang mananalo, dahil may
No.
prizes ba?
Can win anytime. Basta unahan.
Ano? Ah, good. Okay.
Actually, silang dalawa palagi ni Ronel naglan.
Magaling ang vocabulary nito
Kaya
si
lang mabilisan ng
si
type dito.
Ronel.
Alright. So, we'll have our third word. Ito yung word ni Ma'am Monette.
Okay. So people, if they have a problem, it is something that you have to do when you want to make new decisions. It is something that you have to do when you want to make new decisions or for the better. Sorry. Okay. I, I think somebody will get it already now. Something that you want to do when you want to make it for the better, for good. It starts with C and ends with U. something that you have to do when you want to make it things for the better or make something new, especially you want to
Ang
have.
dali-dali ng word, guys.
Yes po.
Actually, I already mentioned it, but you were not able. Maybe you were not able.
Ilang letters daw, Mamunet?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh,
6.
six. Starts with
Kay,
C and ends with E.
kayang-kaya yan.
Oh.
Blank for the better.
One also, it's part of our team, diba? For our
Yes.
topic for tonight.
And it's inevitable.
Yes. And it's a constant. It's always there. We all make we always do that, especially when we are making decisions. When we want something to be good, we want to be better. What is that word?
Nasa team.
Bakit sila nahihirapan?
Nasa team po.
Oo. Nasa team natin yun. Ay, nandun yun.
More please, Mamunet.
Letter C.
Ma'am, ano daw yung second letter?
When you want to do something new.
Yeah, when you want to do something.
Second to the last letter na lang, Mamunet.
Second to the H. Oh,
Or if I am bad, what will I do? I want to. Ano na, oh, malapit na. Malapit
oh,
na.
Oh,
oh. When your back, when your blouse is tear off. Oh, what will you do? What third letter? You want the third letter? It's J.
Bakit hindi mo mahulaan ang dali-dali?
O kaya, ma'am,
My
I have
clothes
given
is wet. I want to.
two blank.
My clothes to blank. My clothes.
Okay.
O, para mas mabilis nilang maano.
Mamunet, bumili ako ng ng lollipop. I gave you 10 pesos. Ang lollipop ay 5.
Oh,
How
Tama
much
ba?
your? How much
how
your?
much is
How much is my?
pero that's a different text, you know.
Iba-iba na nga pong clue binibigay. Yes! Meron na naman tayong, may tumama na.
Meron na?
May tumama na. Si Ma'am
Ay,
Kat ulit yata.
hindi, may nauna.
May nauna. Sino ba? Oo, si Max
Max
Vlogs.
Vlog.
Vlogs.
Max Vlog.
Sabi, yung sinabi niyang rin yung kanina, sabi ko sana malapit-lapit ka na po.
our theme? Sabi ko, diba? Okay. Thank you. The second word.
Mamonet.
Yes po.
Word.
Yeah. Yeah. Second word. It's the same treatment. You give the same treatment for men and women. Starts with the letter E and ends with letter Y. The same treatment for men and women. So,
What's the last letter, Mamunet?
Y.
Why?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters.
8 letters? Ito ba yun?
Yes!
Galing. Ay, nandiyan naman.
Equality. Yeah. Si Among Us official.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, okay. Magaling. So we have another the fifth word from Ma'am V.
So, should I select ma'am of the given words for the given words being given?
Yes, opo. Mamili ka ng dalawa dyan.
Just
Isa mo,
one.
oh. Oh, sige.
Okay. So, this pertains to a mission or vision or a person that expect goodness to to a person being addressed. It pertains to the vision or mission of a person to be given to a certain person for his or her betterment or goodness. What do you think is the word?
Clue, ma'am.
Additional clue, ma'am. Ma'am B.
Additional? The same
Clue.
word, ma'am?
Yes,
The
ma'am,
same
for the
word.
same
Yes
word.
po.
Another thing is whatever thing you are fighting with, whatever good thing that you are fighting with,
Meron na
you
yata
stand for
nakakuha.
it because it gives good concern to everyone.
Starts with the letter.
Letter, ma'am. Starts with the
It
letter.
begins with letter A and ends with letter Y. Ah, very good. You got it. Ronel, advocacy.
Advocacy.
Sa
Very
wakas, Ronel.
Very good, Ronel. Mr. Ronel Ramos.
Okay.
Congratulations.
So next word, last word.
For am I still the
Yes, ma'am.
okay. So the next word is any help that is extended to anybody that you are in which you are not expecting for something in return. What do you think is the word?
Ayun na ba yan?
Yes, that is what ma'am, what Doc Alejo.
Meron na po. Meron nakasagot
Yes.
na po.
Sino?
Is this the word?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, volunteerism. Very good, ma'am. Kat. Okay.
All
Very good.
right. Very good. So,
That's it.
we're now done with our Pinoy Henyo. Thank you sa mga nanalo. At this point, our esteemed officers of PAUW, pwede ba kaming makatikim ng konting challenge? Nakatako, nakatako.
Yes,
Yes
ma'am.
po.
Yeah. At this time, we might want to see some of their talents. So talent portion po ito, Ma'am Rose, Ma'am Zeta, and Ma'am V.
Okay.
Talent portion po. Pwede na po kayong kumanta ng pare-parehong. Baka gusto nyo kantahin yung yung theme song
BBM.
ng PAW. ng PAW.
Si Madam Rosa.
Ay, bagong sila. Diba?
So,
Pwede
ano
daw
ma'am?
mag-TikTok, Ma'am Ria.
Pwede mag-TikTok, yes.
Spoken English ako. I would like to recite one of the best works of Shakespeare, saying, all the world say stage, and all the women, and all the men and women are merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the soldier. Tawan-tawa si Paul. Ito, nawawala tuloy ang focus.
Ang galing, ma'am.
What do you call this, Power Ria? Sabi ko sa'yo, play mo yung harana niya, ha? Sina-challenge kita ngayon, Power Ria. Nakanta mo yan, Power Ria?
Oo, kaso copyright issue yun pag pinlay natin eh.
No! Kanta niya yun. Wala naman yung music.
Copyright. Meron copyright.
Pwede po yun. Kanta naman na. Kapag copyright ka nag-sing alone, edi wala.
Tingnan muna natin.
Wonderful tonight.
Sige, hahanapin ko. Hahanapin ko. So,
haranahin. Diba?
hahanapin ko habang nagtatalent si Ma'am B tsaka si Ma'am Monet.
Ako dyan, kasi wala akong ano.
Sabi ni Ma'am Kat kanina, paro-parong G. Dance paro-parong G daw.
Pwede bang paro-paro G na lang? Para na sila bibigyan ng tugtog.
Paro-paro G.
Para natin sila bibigyan ng music.
Kami na mag-music. Ma'am Monet.
Kami kakanta.
1, 2, 3. Music! Paro-paro G.
Paro-paro G. Paro-paro G.
Ang galing niyo, Ma'am Monet.
Ang galing.
Si Bambi.
Oh, sige. Kayo, Ma'am B, ganun din ba? Kakanta rin ba kami? Para kami nag-talent, ha? Hinahanap ko yung harana eh. Habang si Ma'am B naman.
Para lahat sila ay masaya.
Is it now my turn?
Yes, ma'am.
Doc Alejo, I am thinking of what my talent is. you know, fellow women, as an English teacher, I could say that I'm good in making speech. Impromptu speech. But not as good as that, but I could make a speech which is related for what we are talking about. Okay. So, Ma'am, Doc Alejo, what is our theme? We can change work for women, right? We can change work for women.
That's right.
Okay. So, we women, as what I have told you a while ago, plays a very important role in the society. Let us instill in our mind that we are equally born with men. Let us disagree that men are better than us. Surely not. Because as what Dr. Tet, remember Dr. Tet, as we have stated from the book of Genesis, that we have been given talents. If man can do their greatness the same as with us, we can also do great things comparable to them. Because if they can do that, we also can do such things. Thank you very much. Ayun po. That's simple.
Akala ko, ma'am, tuturuan mo kami ng mga proper diction eh. Okay.
Sure, you have heard it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
thank you so much for that.
Excuse me. It's not only you who can make requests. We too has the capacity, the ability to make requests. What about your talents? Feminine genius host and co-host got talents. Especially the leader. Oh, yan. Talents yan, ah.
Pwede pa kayong, okay lang, pwede pa kayong kumanta ng Paro-Paro G. Kakanta kayo, kami sasayaw. Doc Tet,
Okay lang.
Doc Tet and
Sige, ready.
Doc Tet, Ella, and Rudy. silang tatlo kakanta, tayo sasayaw. Habaan nyo para mahaba sayaw namin.
Doc Ria, kakanta na lang ako kaysa sumayaw. Pwede ba?
Pwede. Oo, dapat may special song number si Doc Tet.
Oo,
For,
si
baka
Dr.
ngayon, no? Baka ngayon marinig na natin. Baka ngayon, Doc Rose, marinig na natin. Pwede ba,
Yes,
Doc Tet,
yes.
ng... Yun noon ka pa inaawitan ni Doc Rose na kumanta eh.
Everybody, shall we welcome the Vice President, Internal Vice President, our very own Power Lady, Doc Tet.
Papasubo yata ako dito.
And also the Vice President for Research of University of Rizal System. Oh, ang big time ng singer natin.
Doc Ria, di ba dapat ikaw ang una?
Sasayaw ako, ma'am.
Sasayaw nga
kami
ka.
tatlo.
Kami na
Ay,
lang
oo.
sasayaw.
Oo nga pala, no? Okay, anyway.
Don't you worry. Nagsabog na ng konti yung taal kanina. Tapos summer ngayon. Kaya hindi uulan bukas. Promise. Joke lang.
Alang ma'am ha, tawag dito, I'm looking for the lyrics pa eh. Okay, it goes like this. Pero hindi ko tapusin na, kapiraso lang.
Opo, kahit po yung refrain lang.
Okay po.
Chorus.
I never believed in love. I was deceived by love. I never had much luck with lovers before. And I couldn't compete. I seem just part of the street to be walk on by everyone but them. And I found a very special love in you. It's a feeling that's so totally new. Over and over. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow! Ayan, grabe, pinataog tayo.
Inaiyak niyo kami ni Mamonet.
Parang
Maglapit bagong honey.
okay.
Love na kami ulit.
Okay, so kami tatlo, ready na po kami sumayaw ng Paro-Paro-G, basta po kakanta kayo. Rudit, Ella, and V. Okay ha? Alam niyo na steps ha? Okay, go! Asa na yung kanta niyo?
Ako lang kumanta.
Hindi naman kami kung... Ayan, yun, Paro-Paro-G na. Sige, ma'am, go. Ay, kumakanta na si Mamona to. 1, 2, 3, go!
Paro-Paro G.
Sa lahat.
Nag-freeze yata si Ma'am Ria.
Balik na ako. Okay, so bago tayo mag last word from our audience, bubunot lang ako ha. Ito care of ano na to, courtesy of Doc Rose na to. Kung sino mabunot ko dito, bahala si Doc Rose kung bibigay niya o hindi. Pinuno ko na po to. Pinuno ko na, okay? So, ito yung para kay Doc Rose. Ang nabunot ay graduation dress.
Wow.
Kung sino man yung naghiling ng graduation dress, hindi ala pong pangalan. So, kailangan ko pa i-retrieve, hanapin ko pa ibang record doon sa sa graduation dress. Okay? For sure nandito yon, nakikinig dito yon. Kung sino man yung nag-request ng graduation dress, paki-PM lang si Ella Watt, okay? Graduation dress. Hindi natin alam kung elementary ba to o high school or
College.
kay
College.
Pollen yata. Graduation dress ba to ni Pollen?
Uy, ano yan,
Ah,
kinder?
maswerte.
Ang
Swerte si
baby.
Pollen. Ang anak pala
Talaga?
ni Ma'am Kat.
Okay.
Ayan. So, anong grade to? Graduation ng kinder? Ma'am Kat? Graduation ng kinder. So, i-chat mo na lang sa akin kung anong ilang taon na si... Naku, I think last year, ang nakabunot kay Pollen is si Ma'am Monet. Nagbigay si Ma'am Monet ng staff toy last year. Oo, ayan.
Bingo na si
Okay,
Ma'am Kat, bingo na.
bingo na. Kinder 2 daw,
Kinder
Kinder
2.
2. Okay, ito
Bawat
naman,
Olympics, bingo na sila.
bubunutin ko ngayon. Ang bubunutin ko ngayon yun sa last week natin, guys, kay Doty Doter. Kasi di ba last week nasa Coron, Palawan ako. Culion actually, sa island of Culion. So hindi ko nadala yung ruleta. Kaya sabi ko ngayon kung bubunutin, this is one for Doty Doter kay Engineer Josephine Pard, yung anak ni Joseph Estrada, di ba? Ni President. Okay. So, Josephine, this is JR. Ito'y para sa iyo, JR, JR, JR. At ang nabunot ko ay 3 days stay in Tagaytay. Ronel.
Wow, congrats,
3
Ronel.
Wow,
days.
swerte naman.
Swerte
Congrats,
ni Ronel,
Ronel. 3 days.
Kaso may ash po.
Kasi last week yata ito ni-request ni Ronel. Wala pang ashpon. Patay. Okay na daw, Ronel. Wish granted. Mura daw ngayon eh. Okay, swerte ni Ronel. Okay, so siguro last words, parting words from everyone, including our co-host, no? I will flash again our team. Everybody, just want you to answer the question, how to make change work for women? And sana sagutin natin to in the perspective of who you are, no? Example, kung saang field ka ba nandun, no? Yun yung change that we want to discuss. So mag-umpisa tayo siyempre, sa ating presidente, Doc Rose.
Sabi daw, modesty aside, save the best for last. Lagi na lang ako nakakalat ako yan, ha?
Save the best for
Follow
last.
the leader eh.
Follow the... Ano ba guys? Save the best for last. O sige. Okay, save the best for last. So, kayo tayo mag-uumpisa. Sige, sa mga host na lang. Okay.
Ikaw
So,
na first, Ma'am Ria.
Ako na may first. How to make change work for women. Actually, I'm asking about what change is it, but I want to focus on my industry in the construction and the innovation space, the science and technology space, change in terms of innovative solutions to any problems, and I want it be women friendly. Uunahin ko na yung technology ko. Women friendly technology. That's why soon to promote women in construction. So si Jay ako are soon to give priority or attention to construction workers. Okay, so dun ako. The male-dominated industry should be women-friendly. Thank you. Okay, so sundan natin. Siyempre, sa co-host ko na isa, si Ella. Sorry, Ella.
Ayan. Ayan. Good evening po, everyone. So, how to make change work for women? So, for me naman, kasi nasa IT field po ako. So, for me, it's time to also focus on women in IT industry. Kasi, yun po yung aking field. And hopefully po, yung incoming dissertation ko, Ma'am Ria,
Ano ba
'no,
yan?
yan po yung gusto ko ring isulong.
Sarap sumiko.
Yung, isa sa mga best project na magawa ko is, yung Little Seed po ng CHED project po ni Dr. Ria Liza. So, hopefully, maisulong po namin yon, and with the help of the Feminine Genius po, Dr. Ria Liza. So, thank you so much po for the opportunity din, ma'am, and to all of the powers.
Thank you, Ella. Of course, Rudit.
Yes po, sa akin naman po ay since nasa government ako, since dito po sa Manila ay talagang lahat po ng project ni Yorme with regards po sa pandemic situation. So, kompleto naman po talaga na dito sa Manila. Actually, kahit nga sa ibang lugar ay we are accepting po kung gusto po na magpa pa vaccine. So, welcome po lahat dito. Ang may tutulong ko lang po ay especially po nasa designing division ako, and may mga in charge po kaming projects ni Yormi. So, same thing din with Miss same thing din with the Doc Ria na sa mga projects niya. Ang isa din po sa may tutulong ko ay yung actually naganap na po yung mga workers po ng mga yung ng contractor po na project ng LGU ay ah, binibigyan na po ng support ni Yorme regarding doon sa vaccine. Instead of mag-a-absent sila, pinupuntahan na sila sa site for free vaccination. And besides po ay isa po, yours truly, natulong ko po ay since may mga kakilala po ako na mga may-ari ng hotels dito within the Manila area, ay nakikiusap kami na yung mga frontliners na sa malalayong lugar sila nag stay ay doon na sila magstay para hindi na po mahirap umuwi sa nila. And for information dissemination naman po, ang naitulong ko po ay sa mga GCs ng mga kako-officers ko o kako-parents ko, especially sa Manila Science, ay lahat po ng information with regards sa vaccination ay pinopost ko po doon para makatulong po. At the same time po, yung mga co-parents ko coming from other co-parents coming from other provinces po or coming from other cities, pag kinakailangan po nila ng yung mga gamot sa COVID na wala pong yung hospital na pinuntahan nila ay wala pong gamot, ay nai-endorse ko po sa hospital ng Manila po. So, lahat po na pwedeng itulong ng LGUs, dito man sa resident man ng Maynila or sa other cities po, ay kahit papaano po ay natutulungan ko through the endorsement ko rin na kung saan sila pwedeng makakuha ng libreng gamot, like yung medyo mahal siya pero pag dito po sa Maynila ay pwede po nila makuhang libre. So yun pong tulong ko sa mga kababayan natin. Thank you po.
Thank you, Rudit. And of course, Doc Ted.
Thank you, Madam Ria. I have earlier mentioned that change is inevitable. It opens a sphere of challenges where the women in us could inspire better days and a better world. As an educator, I will sustain to serve advocacy that will make our young generation of learners continually love learning towards the realization of their dreams. I will also push for the conduct of community development programs towards empowering individuals and people in the community. So that's one thing I believe we are all doing, and we are all serving in the context of being power ladies, no? I believe that if we stand united in the idea of serving, then we can all bridge a beautiful world. That
Wow.
would be all.
Okay.
Thanks, Dr. Ria.
Thank you, Doc Tet. And let's have Mom V, Power V.
Hello po. Good evening once again to all to my fellow powerful women. I myself, as an educator, would instill in the mind of the youth to be globally competitive. How? They need to develop their skills and talents in their youthful age because their skills and knowledge would become useless if ever they don't develop them. So I am, as a teacher, would help my students to become a very effective person and to become globally competitive in their own in the field that they are skillful with. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mom V. And yes, Mom Monette.
Yes, as a woman or as an educator, that I think I would like to have our education open for all, no, any religion, something like that. There is no discrimination given to women, especially those students who are, who get early pregnancy and they are not accepting school because of that, especially in private schools, in Catholic schools. I hope that all will be given an equal treatment, that all is having access to education, whether you are any gender, no discrimination for them. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Monette. And now we save the best for last. Bago na magsimula, Doc Rose, nagre-request kasi ng pa-coffee yung mga viewers natin kanina. Guys, papa-coffee kayo ni Doc Rose. Just type coffee, type lang yung coffee, and then we will give the list to Doc Rose. Ano lang yan, masaya na yan sa 3-in-1. Okay? So,
Dito
just
pa,
type
dito
coffee.
pa habang nagko-coffee sila, hinaharana na sila. Hinaharana tayo, you know? Di ba
They,
nakakaliwa kayo
ah,
ah?
oh. Ano, Doc eh, 11:58, so may 2 minutes na lang
Ano,
natitira. So,
Ay,
ano po, ma'am, pakikinggan,
okay.
ayan, dami na nagta-type ng coffee, yung iba may kasama
Yan
pang
muna,
patinapay.
yan muna ang harana sa atin. Yun ang offer niya sa ating mga power ladies eh. Di ba na ako hindi magsalita, marami na ako sinabi kanina. Parang matatawa silang lahat. Promise, I tell you, we love you. Play mo na, ma'am. Ikaw
Excited pa
mag-play.
naman kami,
Di ba
Madam
mga
Rose.
babae hinaharana? Mga babae hinaharana eh, di ba? Oo, huwag kayo mag-alala, hindi tayo mauubusan. Ha? Play
Nangalin.
mo muna yan. Play mo muna yan. I challenge you, Madam Ria. Na-challenge you nila.
Binura mo na yata eh.
Hindi po, oh. Sinan ko sa iyo yun eh. I never erase whatever I have done.
Titingnan natin. We will see.
Sige, habang hinahanap ni Doc Ria, magsasalita na daw ako talaga naman. Oo. How to make change work for women. As what we have said from the start, it's not only for women, for everybody. For yours truly, with all humility, definitely loves to serve. In our own little way, we could be of service to others. We could make people around smile. Yeah? So whatever thing that we do, will it be monetary, will it be, by material things, by service, fine. It's all welcome. The Lord Almighty will really be very happy. As what we have said, whatever you do to your little brother, you have done it to, you have done it to me. So it's not a matter of how much or how big we give as service, as favor to our fellow men. But the point then is the intention, the spirit of giving must always be practiced. And definitely, we must be loving one another, for we are all brothers and sisters in Christ. Unity. Naisipin talaga yun. Unity. Kailangan natin magmahalan, magmahal na sakitan habang may panahon pa. Pwede na pong
Okay.
mag-arana.
Hindi ko na talaga makita, ma'am. I'm sorry, parang na-erase na. But then again, it's 12:01. It's 12:01. Thank you for all the viewers. We enjoy so much, no? Talagang girl power pa tayo dito. Hindi kami genderist, no? We're here to love both the male and the female. Kaya meron tayong tinatawag na feminine genius at saka male genius. Okay? So, thank you once again, Doc Rose, Ma'am Monette, Ma'am V, and of course to my co-host, moderator, Ma'am Tet, Ma'am Rudit, and of course, Ma'am Ella. Salamat sa inyo lahat. Of course, Miss Anne, no, nagbigay ng space sa atin si Miss Anne kasi kanina kalag tayo, ayaw pumasok yung iba kasi may limit lang yung StreamYard. No? So, we hope to see again PAUW next year on Women's Month. No? And of course, yung sinasabi ni Doc May, may maganda tayong event. We look forward to that po, Doc Rose. Okay, so thank you so much po sa inyong lahat. Yes po.
Dr. Ria, on behalf of PAUW, we would like to commend you with this kind gesture of having us invited to be part of your very well-known program. God bless all your undertakings, and we're pretty sure that you're gonna reach your destination to be a women achiever, a woman achiever. Huh?
Thank
Very
you
much.
so much po. Thank you so much, Doc Rose. Siyempre, makakatulong natin ng PAUW with Feminine Genius pagdating ng pwedeng-pwede na tayong lumabas at gumawa ng livelihood.
Yes, yes,
Sasabihan lang namin ang PAUW. Okay?
yes,
So, thank you so much po sa lahat. We'll see you again. Guys, thank you sa lahat ng ating mga Feminine Genius viewers. Salamat sa always pagtangkilik sa ating show. At syempre, tawag dito, support Anything Goes That Shop. Nakalimutan natin, Ella. Anything Goes That Shop, no? Pakisupport lang po, alright? So, thank you so much. See you again next week. In a count
Thank you,
of
everyone.
3. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. God bless.
Thank you.
Two.
God bless.
photo op, pwede?
Yes, pwede naman. Sige, photo ops.
Doc Rose,
Apo,
fan ka pala ni Yorme.
fan ako ni Yorme.
Hindi nga eh.
In a little way.
Photo
In a
ops.
little way.
Honestly, I salute Yorme. Ginawa niya sa Manila, lumaki po ako sa Tondo. Sa may simbahan, sa Lakandulay Street, remember? Sa may simbahan ng Tondo, malapit. Yeah. Tapos when I got married, we have stayed somewhere gagalangin. That's why I taught at St. Joseph. Gagalangin. Saludo ako kay Yorme. Ang ganda ng ginawa niya sa Manila.
Yes po.
Promise. Kaya sa susunod, tumakbo ulit siyang mayor ng Manila.
Okay.
Tama.
Tama. Mayor ulit siya.
After 6 years, siya na.
Tsaka siya magpresidente. Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you so much.
Heart tayo, madam.
Heart. Oh,
We
heart.
love each other. We love Paula. Okay.
Alright.
1,
Oh,
2. 1, 2. Saan ba yan? Oh, yan. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye everyone. Bye-bye Team Help.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Doc.
God bless everyone.
God bless everyone.
Thank you.
Yes.
God